Hey, Augusta Nation! Happy Monday. Getting back after a short week from the Labor Day week and everything. Our team, we had watched some videos prior and seen me compare this year versus last year. Just some of the day-to-day differences of going from trying to build and grow to an area where you are, I wouldn't say capped out, but you've gotten to capacity, what Mike talks about, and what capacity is. We feel, at least for us, at the size we are, what we've been able to do. I hope y'all can hear those. It is pouring down rain. But what our capacity is, since we've got 12 teams in the field. 12 team members in the field. We want to be able to get the week done to account for 30 budgeted hours per team member. So that means that if people don't show up, which is going to happen the bigger you get, and even if you've got 4 employees, I'm sure you feel the pain even more so when one person doesn't show up. So as you scale up and you've got 10, 12 people, life events happen more frequently just because you have more people. People are sick, people are taking scheduled vacations, people are quitting, things like that. So last week was a good test of, we had Labor Day on Monday, so nobody came to work. And then we were actually able to get all of our work done Tuesday through Friday. So 4-day true work week, got everything done. So the weather was good. We still had some adversity like mowers going down, some truck issues, things like that. And we also had people being sick, people on vacation, things like that. So even with those life events and things happening, we've gotten to that point of our business to where we've overhired and we are at a capacity to where it's not like you have to run ragged to get everything done. I know some people are listening to this and want to stab me. Others are, looking forward to that day. And it definitely is hard when you're in it to think like, how is this ever going to be sustainable? How am I going to get through this? Is this even worth it? And when you're in it, it's tough sometimes to see the light of creating, remember thoughts of man, lawn care is terrible. It is an awful business. I want something different. But, oops, for the hard braking. And, but it does, you do end up, especially following the systems, following the Augusta plan, you do end up on the other side where you build a sustainable business and things aren't always hectic and always chaos running around. So it was really good to see that in action and us to have a smooth week, even when, we took a day off for Labor Day, which I think that's what everybody kind of, would like to get to. And it really was nice to see. It was amazing, to be honest with you. And I was very, very happy to be in a business, to be part of a business that was built and, those able to take Labor Day. I mean, as far as, in my opinion, if you're in the labor field, you have to work on Labor Day, which I know you have to get there, but sustainability-wise, if you want your business to continue on and you want to have a enjoyable work atmosphere, I think being able to take off Labor Day is a good thing. So we had that go on, had a very smooth week, and so I was very, very happy about that. I just passed, I'm in a historical area of Augusta off of Walton Way, and there's this place called what is it called now? It's not the Partridge Inn. It's across from the Partridge Inn. Anyways, it used to be a very famous hotel, and now it's Section 8 apartments, but it had a very big history here in Augusta, and we had been invited to bid on it, the maintenance and the cleanup and all that. It was last year, and I know in previous videos I was like, we don't do commercial anymore. We just pulled that. We just just made that happen. Just decided, like, I'm not going to waste time going after commercial work where it's just not a good fit. But I just passed it, and it reminded me of that day. I remember being out there walking the grounds and knowing in my head, like, this is Section 8 property, this is not a good fit. Just because we're not gonna hit the budget, and we're gonna be way over what they're paying. So I don't know if y'all have them in your area, but I want to say the biggest, or not the biggest, I guess it might be the biggest franchise of U.S. Lawns is, strictly commercial. But I'd be very interested to know their inside of, like, their pricing strategies and their profit and loss and things like that, with how it compares. Because I know we've got a local franchise here. I guess I could try to talk with them and just kind of compare. I'd be just very interested to understand the business dynamics of it. It just crossed my mind. Just past U.S. Lawns, they're the ones that ended up getting the contract. But we've got a couple other guys in town now, like Yellowstone. I know they're very big. I think they're a national player as well. Not a franchise, but anyways, that's just what I saw going down the road. Just sent off a one-click estimate for some cleanups. So hopefully, I know I've been hearing some dinging on my emails. Estimates getting set up. So hopefully I'd love to get about 60 estimates. We've got a little under 4,500, I think, in our database. So typically when I send those one-clicks, we'll get somewhere around 40 to 60 estimate requests. So I'll fill you in tomorrow or the next day of how many we actually got from that one-click. Definitely recommend that. If y'all aren't sending them out monthly, it's definitely a good thing to keep the lines of communication warm, so that when you build up that database, you are getting your database to open it and regularly, so that you can really utilize it once it gets a little bit bigger. And that way you don't have to have as big of a marketing budget if you've already got folks that are receptive to your marketing internally. So that was good. We had, if y'all saw the video this morning, we did the Monday morning meeting. We ended our Google review challenge. We did it for 2 weeks, and the winning team, since most of our guys right now are, it's a two-man teams, not many solo trucks right now. But they're going out, and everybody wanted to win the review contest. It's $50 per review plus $200 to the team that wins. So Matthew and Jordan, they got 14 reviews, and then they won the $200 bonus as well. Second place had 11 reviews, and then third had 2 reviews. So we got 27 reviews in 2 weeks. That was huge. However you do it, if you're out there doing the work, I strongly suggest knocking on the door, sending the text link. My team has found that the text link is by far the best way that people will actually respond. They have the best success on that. And so you copy and paste it from now I think it's from the Google search. Your profile comes up, it's got a link, and then you can customize the text, just saying, hey, appreciate your business. If you're happy with the work, I'd really appreciate our Google review. And I know that most people in the Augusta Nation, we've got that automation that sends the link. But I honestly believe if it were sent via text, we'd get a whole lot more. And I know our location, being one of the larger ones, we had some of the smallest Google reviews. And it made me kind of sad for a little while. So I was trying to boost it up for a while myself by texting people I knew that we were doing good work for, and we got it up a little bit. But I think earlier this year we only had 30 something, and now we've got 85. So I think 2 more actually came in today. We started a second challenge, which is going to do the same thing. $50 per review. That's all year anyways. And then a $200 bonus for the team that wins. So my goal is to get past 100 within the next month or two. And I think that'll set us up pretty good. I think the highest rated company in our area. He's actually an owner-operator. I think he's owner-operator. It's, I think, Lend a Hand, or Lend a Helping Hand. It's got like 125 reviews. So trying to get up there with that, at least be the highest ranked lawn care provider in our area. That'll be nice. I'm sure that goes along with the Augusta way. Got that going on this week. Nothing crazy. There's projects as far as all the landscape projects, sod, and anything outside of mulch and pine straw and property cleanups are finally off the books. Successfully got done with our last big landscape install. It was a little over $10,000. Definitely will miss the money on successful projects, but will not miss the headaches of people's plants dying and us being accountable. So I would say it's bittersweet, but I'm just kind of excited to not be liable or feel like I'm liable for people not watering their plants. So I'm pretty happy about that. And what else we got going on this week? I think I've finally convinced my wife it's a good idea for her to start a YouTube channel to promote her brand and just be kind of support Sinless Sweets in that mission. So I'm excited to do that. I've got to find a time to do it at her shop where we don't have the kids, so that we can have our first interview. So I'm doing an interview style first video for her. Got that going on. Hope everybody has a great week, and I will talk to you soon.